Yes, you've got it right. This is black coffee with a side of tea. Here we are, airing every Thursday at 8 p.m. Zoey Raz, Tea Baby, and Divine Feminine Energy. Yes, we are looking forward to interacting with many. Tune in to Black Coffee with a side of tea.
Hey guys, welcome back to Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. Again, it is 2024, and you know, your girl Tea Baby always got the astrology of the new year and all around. So, for this particular day, it's called the 1111 portal 111. So there are some things you can do your research to go and see some things that you can quickly manifest if you want to manifest some things. One of my favorite people that I follow now, she said, if anything you want to quickly manifest, go ahead and write it and put it in your sock. So that means you have to go to sleep with the sock on if you don't sleep with socks on, and you can quickly manifest it in your sleep. Make sure you write it down, put it in your left sock that you wear to sleep, and it will go ahead and manifest for you. So that's a quick tip for manifestation. Anything that you're trying to do, make sure you go ahead and do that tonight before you go to sleep. All right, so we're going to do the sister check in. I'm going to bring in the ladies. All right, ladies, ladies.
Hey
Hey,
y'all,
ladies.
what's going on? Good week, 3 day weekend, MLK Monday. It's up.
Right.
Hey y'all.
Food,
So I got a
proteins.
birthday this weekend and I'm going on a cruise the week after. So my life has been real hectic, but it's getting together because my vacation time is going to be beautiful. I'm looking forward to it. So
Mm-hmm.
just been
Well,
getting
we
stuff
all getting
together.
vacation pretty much because we got MLK, but you're getting the
Mm-hmm.
extended one because you're going on a cruise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell you, eat to your heart's content.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm telling you from firsthand experience.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the gym that's on there because it ain't gonna get used but by the people that don't eat.
Girl,
But
I don't know why people go to the gym on a cruise. I don't even know why they have it on there.
so
I
you know
went
what?
one day.
I understand gym rats. I understand people want to work out a lot,
Girl, please.
vacation. Give
You
me
ain't gonna eat.
a drink, some food, and I'm good.
I'm coming to drink and then I'm coming to drink some more and I'm coming to drink again. I'm not coming to do any of that other stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna be hungry, and I plan on being on my head
Exactly.
somewhere, so I'm
Food,
gonna get something.
beverage, music, relaxation.
Let me tell you, and plenty of
Mm-hmm.
nap. Like you
Mm-hmm.
thought you'd be napping at home, you
Sleep.
Right.
gonna over nap. You gonna over nap, you gonna wake up, then y'all gonna come in from another port, and y'all gonna be going to the next port when you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
So I've
That's
only been on one other cruise, so I'm really looking forward to going on a cruise as an adult with
Yeah.
my family. So I'm really looking forward to it.
that's a different experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
my
have
whole
fun.
family going.
Oh, tips for food.
Hungry.
Don't eat on if in lunchtime, eat in the buffet. That's fine
Yeah,
because there's variety. For breakfast, eat in the dining room.
in the dining room. So they have like a few other place like restaurants and stuff to eat, not that cost, but like that are on the boat. So those aren't good.
Mm, I'm
No.
telling you, the one that you eat in for dinner at nighttime. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, this Taurus over here. First time I talk to you, she's a foodie and she's telling you what's good.
Okay.
The
Okay.
restaurant that you get your food in at nighttime, every night, eat in there in the morning
Okay.
because that food is 10 times better than the one on the buffet.
Okay.
Just saying from firsthand experience.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the tips.
I'm just saying the buffet was okay the first day. After that, everybody, the whole family was like, "Nope, we're not coming back."
I just don't eat buffets, and so it's just never gonna work for me. I've never eaten buffets, and I just don't trust them. I don't like people digging over my food and walking all around my food, hands and arms passing over my food, picking through with the utensils through the food. Like,
Yeah.
no. I'm just saying, I've always been like that, like my whole life. Even when I was young, like before I became an adult, I'm real phobic about people with my food and my drinks. Don't put your mouth on my drinks. Like,
Don't touch the
don't
straw.
touch my food. Don't pass over. Please do not cough nowhere near my eating area.
It's the
And
coughing and the
blow your
for
nose.
me
Like, all of that is too, yeah, all of that is
too
too
much.
much. Mm-mm.
I definitely can agree with that.
You got the right idea with the restaurant, Zoe. Go ahead and order you a single meal
Please,
that's untouched.
please.
Right.
You can send it
Then
back.
you got kids, like you got kids coming in the buffet, looking all over.
I don't even know. Let me shut up, child. Next, because
No,
why do people even bring kids on a cruise? What's the reason?
that's
It's
what I
gonna
was
be
trying
drinking adults on the cruise. Like, why would you even want to have your child in there? Go on Disney cruise. Don't come on here with the grown people that's tired of life. We're
But you
trying
know
to
what?
forget
They
about
have
life right now. We're not trying to think about nothing that remind us of our responsibilities. We trying to let go. We ain't got time for
that
that.
part. That part.
Oh,
Yeah.
That part.
so I can agree with you there because it they have to end up being in the kids camp a lot.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They end up being in the kids camp a lot, and then a lot of the other activities are adult catered.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then a lot of the excursions that I was looking at, most of them they had to be over 6 years, 6 and over, or 10 and over.
Mm-hmm.
So you really can't even bring no little kid with you.
Girl, I wouldn't even trust taking my child on no excursion in a whole nother area of the world.
I feel you.
Not
I'm
at
right
all.
there with you. But luckily, my
They
whole
be
family.
abducting children. You know that it's big.
Yeah,
Oh, especially like Mexico and all those places, huge on child trafficking. All it take for you to turn your head one good time.
and
I
they
just
go.
maybe know.
Because they extra friendly over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
They
they
extra
speak
and,
no
friendly.
lick of English, and they speak no English at all.
and they taking boys, girls. They don't really
Girl.
do a gender preference, and so yeah,
Yeah,
not
that's true.
mine.
So luckily, my whole family is going. So my oldest son is gonna go, but Cairo is not going. I was not
Oh, okay, child. Good luck.
taking. Yeah, no, my mama, good luck, cause she the one who wanted him to come.
Mm.
Good
I
luck,
told him,
cause you
well,
gonna end up being the one with your child. Trust me.
but no, it should be good. It's 5 days. Most of the days we on the boat, so it should be fun.
Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead and pay your bills. Pay your bills so you can come back and give us the tea.
Right.
Okay, so I guess we need to go ahead and take a quick break, and we're gonna come back and get into the juicy tea.
The juicy tea. We got some good stories for you guys today. And I tell you, like, whew, the internet be internet and child.
Mm-hmm.
All righty, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Bring that heat.
Hey, it's your girl Queen Danae. Thank you for 35,000 views on my music video BYOB featuring Big Yayo. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's keep them numbers going up, and make sure you set your notifications so you don't miss any of my new releases and my podcast, The Queen's Lounge. See you soon over on YouTube. Oh yes, you've got it right. It's Queen Danae.
And we're back. I was having my own little dance party over here. Gotta bring your own bottle. Okay, so this week, talking to what you talked about the kids. So I know where you had a story that you want to bring up, but since let's piggyback off of the one that we just talked about, bringing about the abducting of kids.
Okay.
So I have a story. The first story is in reference to the Galleria, and I'm sure you ladies saw that. It's sad, but the reality is this is how things are happening right now. So let me go ahead and share my
Are
screen.
you talking about the same story when the young lady got killed over there? Oh,
It's not the same story. This is
somebody else got killed?
no,
Abducted.
it's worse than that.
Oh, child.
So this one is hold on, let me reshare it. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on, let me share it again because it's I have to reshare it. Hold on one second. I didn't share it like I was supposed to. I was so quick to be trying to share it that I didn't share it correctly. Give me one second.
Y'all, I've been so busy at work. I don't want to do no talking today.
You gotta talk, but you gotta try. You gotta
Say another word out of my mouth.
Okay, hold on. Let me play it and then I'll
I mean, what is
A
tell me
disgusting
verbally?
pattern of assault. They outlined 4 short videos that were posted online showing the sexual assault of 2 2-year-olds where more than one perpetrator was present. The documents say Arthur Fernandez III had access to both children in the mall because their mothers worked there and would sometimes bring their child when they were unable to get childcare. Fernandez worked at a nearby kiosk in the mall and would offer to watch them. It was during those times, we're told, Fernandez would bring the child into a bathroom, assault them, and take videos. In those videos, upwards of 7 people could be heard making vulgar comments and could be seen assaulting the child.
The perpetrators of these crimes are family members, teachers, a member of the community. Oftentimes folks are looking for the monster, the white van pulling up, but it's the person that you know.
So I'm not leaving my child with no stranger. That's the first thing. That's the first red flag for me. If your child is 2 years old, there's no grandparent that can watch your child while you're at work.
It may not be, friend.
Yeah, it might not.
Yeah, that's
I understand that you don't have childcare, right? But not with a stranger. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna leave my kid with somebody that I don't know. I've been in that situation before, and I had to go to school and go to work. My child came with me. I don't care what, who said what and they could do. At the end of the day, I'm not leaving my kid with nobody that I am not comfortable with or that I am not familiar with.
Sometimes it be the ones you familiar with that's doing it. Like he just said,
Yeah,
they were familiar people. They were family members of the child being heard in the video.
yeah.
And this is why I've never been in the habit of letting anyone watch my child.
that's sick.
Yeah.
And when I've nobody has ever babysat my children. I've never. They go to daycare, y'all, and I just the people had needed cameras, and I needed to physically check my child from head to toe before we left the facility, just in case I had to commit an offense, because I wasn't gonna play behind my kids, and it's sad. That just goes to show, I don't know where the father is, but these men, is not saying they to blame, but they contribute to the problem because you wait on the mom to get everything taken care of instead of taking initiative and helping out with your responsibility that you help create.
Exactly.
Why is your job more important than mine? Why is your duties for the day more important than mine? Why do they take precedence over my stuff I need to do? Why is it expected of me to compromise what I have going on and to make arrangements and you don't do the same thing?
Absolutely. That's true.
This is a very sad story, and
It's horrible.
I hope she gets those kids help
Absolutely.
because they're definitely gonna need it at 2 years
Yeah,
old.
counseling or something, child. That's
Yeah,
horrible.
she get them help. I really do.
Yeah, it's very sad. I, when they said the age and then they said what was taking place, and then he uploaded the videos online.
I think the most disgusting part of it is that it's family members in the back of the video. So your family watching
Right.
this?
They in on it. They don't care.
Yeah, that's the I think that's the part that got me the most.
They would have been talking about my part of the story right after they finished that
Where
part.
all of them were,
Because I would have had to
devastated.
went ahead and
Like
Exactly.
that's not
the
okay.
mother is also in custody.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Because somebody not gonna make it. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
2 years old?
that baby innocent.
No. I
That
Absolutely.
couldn't I
baby,
can't. Mm-mm.
yeah.
Yeah, very
I'm
sad.
not set up yet. I haven't grown enough in life and I have not matured enough.
Not you haven't matured enough.
I don't think it has nothing to do with
I
about
don't think I think we all would be in.
I've not gotten to the point where I got too much to lose where it gets to that. I understand I have a lot to lose, but some circumstances you just have to,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
and that would have been one of them for sure.
absolutely.
Definitely.
What's the next story?
I know. So the next story is, let's see. Let me bring
So
something
messed up.
something something lighthearted to the screen after all that.
You
You know,
hit me with a foul right to the chest. Foul.
You know it, girl.
I didn't
Like,
want to put it at the end, so I was
Open up the door with that one, T baby.
like, well, I mean, just saying. Let me share this.
mhm.
Let me this. Hold on. Let me share. Hold on. Let me share this one instead. This one is. This one is hilarious. I know y'all gonna be like, what's happening? Because the comments alone.
Talking about Summer Walker.
Mhm.
Girl, yes.
What is
Somebody said, "What kind of underwear are those?" Somebody said, "Look like her diaper needed changing." And then the other lady, what the lady said, talking about certain underwear should be worn with certain outfits.
It's the fact that the lady says she should have did all that before she got the fake body parts. Baby girl.
Girl,
That
let me just shut up, child.
that part.
Well,
Mm-mm.
it's too much.
I don't know
I
how
mean, because Summer Walker is one of them controversial
Hmm.
celebrities. And I just don't like when people concern themselves with others to the point where they would take time out to come under her video where she working out to put stuff like that. Cause guess what? That lady don't care nothing about what y'all talking about. And if her body don't look good, she got more than enough money to go get it redone.
Mhm.
That
And
is
she's young. She's doing
She
what she
is
wants to
fine.
do.
She is comfortable in this
And
she's in.
her men that she deal with loves it.
Mhm.
And
exactly.
so it's like y'all over there broke and miserable and taking time because that's how I know y'all broke and miserable because you got time to get under these people posts and do that. You don't have nothing positive to say, nothing constructive. You over here trying to tear somebody down and you can't you couldn't even go to that gym and walk in because you can't
Let
afford the
alone
membership.
pay for a membership.
Because you can't afford the membership. This is, and I get it.
It's
People get
exclusive.
messed up body jobs. I don't like how it came out,
Right.
but it's not for me to like. She love it,
Yep.
I
and
mean,
if she
she
love it,
embracing it. She's embracing. That's the
she
one I.
is, and
And
she's
Beach
trying to
love
tone
it
it
too.
up.
He done double backed on it.
It looked like she's trying to tone it and work out to see that how it's gonna evolve before she goes and gets it
Again.
Right.
redone.
Absolutely. I agree with that
Nicki
part.
Minaj did it when she came to Houston when she got her body done for the first time in the early 2000s when she came to the car show and performed. And her body looks like she took adult Depends and rolled it up and put it in her pants and let it sit there. Her body looked horrible.
Bye.
I mean, absolutely horrible. Because Nikki legs looked like toothpicks when she came
Yes,
out
they
here. I
did.
will never forget that.
They did.
And now, over time, the work has settled. The fat transfer has is
Yeah.
not hard no more. And then after she didn't had the baby, I think the weight gain helped to even it all out, and
Yeah,
it actually looks natural now.
I agree.
absolutely. Yeah, and so I think that's what she's trying to do. I commend her because it's people that haven't had anybody work and don't go to the gym. So
And body look worse than that.
they'll go to the gym. So she's trying to tone what she has already, make it and shape it how she wants to. So I commend her because them
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions, we already know the gyms is packed right now. By the time March get here, them same people that was in there in January gonna be
Not shooting in the gym, okay? They
not
will
shooting.
not be
They
shooting in
not
the
gonna
gym.
be in there.
No, ma'am.
They're
Because
not doing that.
it's springtime. It's spring break. It's about to be the summertime. No, we're not trying to do that. You know, somebody's table.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
So
just saying, y'all.
Oh,
next was, did
It's time
you
to
want to share your
evolve.
story, Zoe? I'll let you share
sure.
your story because I
I'll
know.
share. Mhm. Okay.
Let me tell you why nobody wants to talk to y'all behind closed doors, because y'all lie. That's just the bottom line. You have done it thus far in this investigation. You have done it this far as it relates to this committee. And every single hearing, y'all spin, spin, spin. I don't know how y'all are still standing right now, because you should be quite dizzy from all the spinning that you're constantly doing when it comes to spinning the truth. You talk about free and fair elections, but you back a guy who we know tried to steal the election. And this isn't about what Democrats have to say. Let me remind you, for those of you that don't know how the justice system works, it's not a matter of the president went in and indicted Trump, but we are talking about grand juries. Grand juries are comprised of American citizens, and the people that have entered pleas of guilty that will be flipping on your leader in a minute, they are Republicans. I do want to point that out. And half of them were Republicans that were handpicked by Donald Trump himself. So, to be clear, whatever happens to your little leader, it's going to be because of the actions that he took. So you can talk all you want to about how January 6th was nonsense, but all of y'all were running at that time. Y'all were grabbing y'all's gas masks and y'all were running to your offices because you didn't know if they were coming to kill you. You should have cared that somebody was there to protect you, but instead you want to play games because you found out that it was your leader that decided that he wanted to propagate an insurrection on our country. So don't tell me that you care about the Constitution, because you don't. All you care about is Trump getting reelected, and I'll yield the last of my time to my leader.
Thank you very much.
Let me tell you.
Now,
Child, I saw that.
catch that tea. I said, boy, I could have been a fly.
She always on point with her stuff.
Yeah, I was on point, but she ain't saying nothing that ain't nobody else than already said.
Right.
And if you've been following any of this for the months, you should have the same point of view.
Yeah, but I just think it's good to see her speak out on that in particular. Because yeah, we see the story, we see the case, we see all of that, but to see the actual insight of it is good to see that somebody is stepping up and saying, having something to say.
True.
Well, Candace Owens been talking about it since it happened, and several other news people that have talked. That's the how I know about the whole thing, and how and then I've been following his indictment, and it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but people gonna support who they want to support, and you have a president that he pushed a bigotry field election, and let's make America great again. They're definitely pro-white. So I mean, you should expect nothing less. And it's crazy how Black people be acting so oblivious, like, oh, it's not a surprise.
Right.
They shot Medgar Evers in his yard in front of his family. Yep. They assassinated Martin Luther King, and he was a married pastor with a wife and children.
That part.
And several other people in the Black Panther Party and other leaders that have spoken out against this foolishness. So don't sit up there and act like it's new. She not the first one. She not gonna be the last one. Black people are in their own way and they're in last place. We can't stick together. We don't agree on nothing. We don't want to help each other, lift each other by your bootstrap crap. Can't do none of that. Martin Luther King did a whole speech about that, and white America suppressed it and preferred to talk about the dream he had. So, I mean,
Of course, I wish it was
they're not
that.
going to put Trump in jail. Mark my words.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't. But like I said, I'm glad to see that people are speaking out about it and not dragging it, right? These people aren't they're in the limelight for it, and it's not like nobody has ever said. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I hope more people are able to speak up and speak on certain matters that are important like this, especially when it comes to Black people, because the cycle is still continuing.
It's not going to never end.
Nope.
Yep. That's the sad
It's
part.
so sad. Yeah.
She made a valid point, but it's like, I mean, yeah, you could see it on the news. They running for their offices. They trying to find safety. You got a lot of people that, you created this uprising at the Capitol with your speeches and you're traveling and promoting hate within several communities. And I don't know how he expected it to turn out other than how it did.
Right.
You're promoting pro-white agenda, and you're
you
traveling all
promoted
around the country promoting your pro-white agenda of let's make America great. About to get these people killed out here because we not our ancestors. And so, it's
right.
it's a
That's
problem. And you're at a disadvantage because the minority has been in the lead in numbers for years. You are the minority at this point in time. The white race has been diluted a long time ago, and we all know that. And so it's crazy. The race stuff, the racist agenda, it just, it's tired and it's old, but it's there and it ain't going nowhere, child.
It is definitely not. It just keep getting packaged and repackaged. It's
Repackaging
I
different.
really do wish things. I really do wish things were different. And when I say that, I'm saying that because I would like a change, right? I would like to see these different people or these different news outlets speak on something and a change actually come from it.
right.
That's what I would like to see. That's
We would
why.
all love. That's what the people before us tried to do. That's why
Exactly.
Rosa sat on the bus. She was trying to create change. She was tired. Who
That's
said I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired? People been tired for decades. Hundreds of
true.
years we've been tired. I mean, they don't care how tired you get, child.
That's the part. They really don't care.
They live in a bubble of their own.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Now this one,
I hope this one gonna make me laugh.
yeah, this one is petty. This one right here is petty.
Child.
This one right here is when I saw it, I said, okay, this is petty at its finest. Hold on, let me get you this one. Hold on, let's see. Give me 1 second. Wait a minute, where is it? Okay, no, that's not it. Let me find this pettiness at its finest. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, this is it. Hold on, let me share it right quick. Kevin Hart's ex-wife Tori Hart reveals she going, going on tour with Kevin Williams.
A petty
If you
man.
look up petty in the dictionary, it's gonna be this picture right here, baby. Because
Yes. When I send you this picture, just know I'm on some petty shit.
Exactly.
we weren't playing. Because it's true. I didn't like the way he did her, and ever since I took what could I say, an uninvited seat to their divorce and separation.
You said
I've had a
Olympics.
dislike for Kevin Hart. I've not been to one of his shows, and I don't support anything he do in his career because I mean,
I've actually
the
done.
mother of your children. You
I've
gotta go
actually
get your light bright, huh? Your
Mm-hmm.
child, your children, mother who was there with you from day one, that wasn't good enough. And I'm a light bright, and I'm not biased. I'm just saying, like, just because it's light don't make it right.
It's just my part was that she was supporting him when he
through it
was
all.
trying to do his exactly.
He
Kind of
had
like
nothing.
remind me of Denzel's wife
Yeah,
supporting him when he ain't have a dime.
Yeah.
exactly.
And so I've done a show with her before. I actually did a Black Women's Expo with her. And she's a really sweet lady. She's really nice. And like you said, I didn't really entertain anymore Kevin Hart after
Mm,
Look at you, Cat.
everything happened and he got with Eco. I did not really like it anymore. I was over it at that point. But to each his
girl, it and all the
own.
shots the slugs he used to try to shoot at her on social media and all that.
Yeah.
Like, grow up.
Right.
If you want a black woman to turn against you, try to degrade another black woman on like you did on
On
social
the
media.
platform like
I don't
that.
even follow him on any part of any social media. I don't go look at his movies, his comedy specials no more. I don't support anything he do, and I'm not going to support it.
And
I
that's
don't
how
care
it's
what kind
supposed
of
to be.
problems y'all
I
had in your
like that
household.
about you. I like that about you because that's how you're supposed to stand on business. You're supposed to not you're not supposed to engage or feed that type of stuff. If you
Exactly.
want
I don't
anything,
even want to give you an outlet.
exactly.
Goodbye, sir. You're
Exactly.
canceled on my end.
Yep.
Very true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't. Because she was, you could tell like she was 10 toes down.
And when a woman is quiet as she was, didn't make any accusations, kept her dignity, stayed out of the limelight, didn't want it, didn't do any interviews, focused on herself and her healing and her children, the
Mhm.
That's
safety
it.
of her children from that situation so that they wouldn't have to be exposed to it. I
Right.
can't do nothing but respect that woman, and I don't feel like she did any cheating. I feel like I said, you saw the next light, bright thing
Mm-hmm.
that
And
they
you
all try to run to this light bright or this other nationality to try to foreign this and that and want to do this and that. Or go get something you can't afford. Just like a car, it's women out there. You can't afford until you reach a certain level because that's all they want you for. And if
that
you go broke tomorrow, we're gonna see
Mm-hmm.
how the marriage turn out.
exactly.
And the audacity to try to say anything about Cat Williams is beyond me because Cat Williams has done way more and is way more known than what you are in his career, even now.
That
And
part.
you will never be a greater comedian than Cat Williams. You won't.
Mm-mm.
He's funnier. And like he said, he does live stand-up comedy shows for a career now. He haven't even been in movies in a while and he's still paid. People still know this man. You did comedy specials, and I skipped over them and deleted them out of my recommendation history because I don't even want to hear one squeak about you.
That part.
And Cat Williams didn't promote his stuff as long as that interview was.
Mm-hmm.
Not promote his show not
Not
one.
one time. Not even at the end of the 3 hours.
Yep.
Exactly.
So that's how you know he was all about business, all about getting his word, what he needed to say out.
Exactly.
Toupee didn't come out and say nothing about he was lying. And you could clearly see, I even said what he said about hanging with Mr. Cooper because it was odd how hanging with Mr. Cooper went off. I love this show. And
Me
it
Right.
randomly went off, and all of a sudden, the Steve Harvey show. And to be frank, Steve did not make the show. It was Lavita.
Yes, Lavita Jenkins.
Yes.
They the two that had me cracking up on the whole show. He wasn't even funny on the show. And then the Santana, the one who girlfriend killed him, he was hilarious. And then when
Right.
they brought Lady of Rage, I had to watch it.
Right.
So you
That
have
part.
to bring in all these big names for people to watch your show. But Hanging Mr. Cooper didn't have all that, and they had
They
way
had
bigger
real
ratings than what
Tony.
your show had.
I feel like they were like more upcoming actors
Yes.
in hanging with Mr. Cooper versus, people that might have been, established or already had stuff going on.
Yeah. They
But
didn't need all that, and they still had high ratings.
absolutely.
And I feel like it was just a sham. I feel like he was ambushed off of his show so that Steve could do whatever it was he was doing. And I feel like it was a network betrayal. And that's what it is. I enjoyed the show while it was on, but when Santana got killed and when Lovita and said wasn't on there no more, I didn't need to watch
It
it.
didn't have the pull like it
It
did
sure
before.
didn't.
Yeah, I did
It was just it fell on deaf ears because they were still trying to
Girl, I
make
had started back watching the Jamie Foxx reruns after that.
Okay.
right.
Notice out of everybody he mentioned, guess who name didn't come up?
Jamie Foxx.
And that part.
And that part.
Oh,
And that's the stuff that's the stuff that you gotta pay attention
Mike
to.
Epps. Even Mike
Epps. But
He brought Mike Epps up, and he should have brought Mike Epps up. Mike Epps, you used to be a dope fiend, and you started comedy talking about your crack adventures from when you was dealing with addiction in your crack era. You started your career playing a dope fiend in movies.
Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. I just cannot with none of them because that whole thing when Kevin Hart came on the radio talking about how Cat Williams chose drugs during his career and all that stuff.
Exactly.
And I'm sitting there like,
what is you talking about?
This man had a medical situation, and because he wear his hair straightened and he wasn't in perfect tip-top condition because he was ill, y'all just made the assumption that he was taking some type of illegal drugs, and they're talking about he was on crack. Cat Williams said he has never tried any illegal substances because he was afraid, because when he was homeless he would see people addicted to crystal meth and crack cocaine and all of that, and he said he did not want it to do him like that. A lot of people out of their minds and stuff, he said. I don't believe Cat Williams do drugs. I believe he was you know how you have them childhood the childhood actors, and then they
start binging and just like go crazy like Orlando
Brown. Like it have an effect on them. Yeah, like Orlando Brown. I feel like that the stardom, he didn't expect so much stardom so quick.
Right. I can see that.
I can see that too.
I think he needed to take a break, a mental break to take it all in.
It becomes overwhelming and it's overstimulation.
Yeah,
he was overstimulated, and so now he needed a break because he's getting pulled in all these different directions and things of that nature.
Exactly.
So, but
yep,
this led 2024 on in from the day from
Jada opened it up, and he took us on into the first couple of weeks. And
right.
Yeah, because he definitely got the first picture in January of the year. He's definitely that one. I don't know. It was neck and neck with the judge and the boy and Cat Williams.
Yeah.
It was neck and neck.
Looking like a commando warrior on their picture.
Girl, he caught her. He caught her.
He did. He grabbed her hair.
I know he gave her. He had her on that ground because you heard her screaming, talking about, oh, girl, we sick of y'all handing down these irrational sentences.
But did you see the sentence he got?
I don't even know what he got.
It was 9 counts, and they were all felonies.
Yes. And the judge didn't even show up to court. It was a whole nother judge.
It was a whole nother person. And then she went into this whole spiel about, I don't know her personally. We don't hang out with each other after work. What does that have to do with the price of tea and chai?
Because they want to make sure that y'all know it's not a personal vendetta of why she's handing down the sentence that she's handing down. That's why.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly why.
Because if they know one another, she can't impose a sentence on him at all. It's a conflict of interest.
Right. That makes sense.
Trying to remove herself out the equation before she
gets. I'm not even.
So he jumped before he could. But here's the trick that they did this time. Now he was close enough to the bench to where he could run and take a charge off. They had him way towards the door, and people were around.
Yes.
People were around him like a barricade. They said
over his face and everything.
Yeah, they was like, last time we let you out in the open as a free person with no handcuffs. See, that was they didn't have no handcuffs on them last time. This time they had
It was probably had a non-violent. This is the thing.
right.
I say maybe it was a non-violent situation. It wasn't like assault or something major. It was probably a minor case that he maybe have gotten into. You know how they have the 3-time rules, 3 strike. So maybe he did a couple of petty things that just kept amounting up, and maybe the judge was like, you got to stop doing what you're doing. Next time you come, if it's for the same thing, we're gonna lock you away. Type thing, because they did that with my brother. And so like they'll take a small thing, petty theft, but if you have enough petty theft, you gonna go to jail.
They'll make an example out of you, especially
You're
if
not gonna go to state jail. You gonna go to the penitentiary after so many times because they're gonna get sick of you. So maybe that's what it was, child. But whatever it was, he said something out of his mouth like if that or something he said before he ran and leaped over that girl.
But he was, I mean, he jumped, he was like he
I don't know.
What's that sport in the Olympics?
Joke.
Yeah, he didn't even have a pole. He
The
was
joke.
baby,
he
got her good.
You know, we
The long jump, girl. He
like
was
the long jump. He didn't need the pole. He just went. When I saw him jump over there and his whole body went and he didn't get caught, I was
girl, they had a thing where they clipped the video where the black man threw the hat in Mississippi on the dock, and then when it went up in the air, it was him flying across.
You know, let me tell you something about the internet. People be waiting for these videos to come out so they can edit them, chop them, and screw them.
Because I when I tell you, I seen one where it was a guy as a security guard, like that whole thing. He reenacted the whole thing. Man's shirt was all open. They was sitting there like looking crazy. I'm talking about it was.
Well, we seen the little girl that did the whole Color Purple scene, so it's possible.
And that was very funny.
Girl, she was hilarious. She did every character. That was the part.
Especially on the Color Purple. I don't know what other tea you have, but let me ask this: have you seen the newest one, Zoe?
I haven't. I'm going to see it Sunday.
Okay, so let me ask this because it was some controversy,
right?
When they said that oh, I'm not. That was Boosie. Now y'all know I always say 10 toes with Boosie. That's my dog. But he was on there. And he was like, "I'm not gonna let my daughters watch this movie. They promoting this LGBTQIA agenda." But you know, it's like you forget that Celie and them kids on the old Color Purple.
And then she was even doing it with the love.
But she obsessed over Suge in the first Color Purple. She followed around
that part, and it's in the book. It's in the book.
It's in the book too.
Definitely obsessed with Suge.
And now my thing is like, if you as a parent you older than me, Boosie, so I know you saw the original, okay? And I'm pretty sure you didn't go see Broadway play. If you did, great. I didn't go see it.
I didn't.
But what I'm getting at is you probably just saw the movie, possibly read the book, okay? Now, that was already in there. You thought they was going to take it out when they remade it? All they did was explain to you what happened between their relationship after that, because it was left wide open. It was never really, they didn't immerse the reader or immerse the viewer into that relationship. They touched on it on a wide level to make you curious, but not to really, because, you know, during the time The Color Purple was written and it came out, that wasn't a thing.
Right.
So you can't just be
They introduced that. I want to read his comment. Man, that it should be out of line. Like just promoting that though, that give kids the image that is cool. They follow what the entertainment world does. That's true.
That's true. I didn't have a problem with what he was saying, but my thing is, don't expect
But he got
writers,
let's say that.
authors, producers to raise your children. You could have very well told them, no, I saw the original and I didn't like what was going on in that. It was a lot of male. First of all, you're talking about the LGBTQ. No, let's not talk about. Let's talk about the abuse handed down from
Exactly, from the
to the
males.
women in that movie. That was horrible to see how Dad Seeley was molested and raped by a man she thought was her father and took her children away. You're okay with her seeing that, but you're not okay with her seeing women kiss. All of it is inappropriate for the child viewer. That's why I only bought 2 tickets when I plan to go see it. My children would never see it on if I have anything to do with it. They can see it on their own.
That's how I feel. I feel like that's a parenting problem because I'm here to tell you, I monitor what goes in and what goes out on my kid tablet. So I'm able to monitor what you can see.
Right.
I'm not gonna introduce you to something that I already know is not where it's not your level. Okay.
Right.
I already know that I'm not gonna introduce you to something that you're not ready for. I'm not gonna do that.
That's the thing. Screen this stuff.
parent.
Screen it. Use your common sense. It's okay for you to watch it. Watch the movie clips. When my child asks me, "Can we go see this?" the first thing I do is pull the movie trailer up on YouTube. I look at the rating on the movie. I want to see it all. And if I'm in the movie and I miss something and it started doing something a little too jiggy, we leaving.
Yeah.
That part.
And I don't explain myself to my children. We're doing what I said do.
Period. Why? Because I said.
Because I'm guiding you in the right direction and you need to trust what I'm telling you.
That part. That's the part. Like, yeah. He already, like you said, Divine, when he saw the movie, the original, you already knew what was in there. So you didn't even need to buy no tickets.
But this is time out. I'm gonna stop y'all right there. So it go back to what you just said, Divine. You sitting here talking about the LBGT community and all of this. So you condoned in the abuse. You accepted that. You were okay with taking your kids to go see that.
Right. They have child abandonment in there. They have teen pregnancy in that movie while her being pregnant. And then she's pregnant by a man who she thought was her father. So that's ancestral behavior that you're okay with. And then he's basically trafficked her children because he gave them away without her consent. So that's another thing you okay with. And then you're okay with them showing a Black woman get beat down in the middle of nowhere by white people and being incarcerated, wrongfully incarcerated, and then forced to do slave labor because she was defending the fact that she didn't want to be a maid. You're okay with them being seeing that.
Right.
You're okay with people getting beat up and abused. And then he had a whole mistress and the wife there at the same time. And then Suge comes along and creates this ambiance for Celie. Now, Suge was a comfort cushion to keep Mr. from beating on her. Like she said, when you're around, he does not put his hands on me. I don't want you to leave, not because I'm in love or anything, but because I haven't been beat up in so long. I appreciate you being here because it takes his wrath off of me.
Exactly. It puts him in a great mood. And now he's not putting his hands on me. And you help me see something that I never saw in myself. Plus, I'm gonna get the letters that he been hiding from me.
Yeah.
So I can get
it. Kept
but
the
then
sister.
he talked about it in his rap songs.
He talked about it in the rap song.
Well, Madison. What is her name?
Yes, Madison.
Yes, she said she went in on him.
She's a transvestite porn star. So I don't think she do porn no more. Madison she's transvestite. She have male parts and dresses as a female. What is that called?
A transgender.
Transgender. Okay, she's one of those, but she does male porn dressed as a woman. That's how she made her career. They used to call her the big dick chick. Cause I'm telling you how I know who she is. My sister know her personally. And so, but she made her career like that. I don't think she do that no more, but that's how I know who she is.
But yeah, she talked about him. She went in and talked about him. Say it's okay for you to talk about it in your songs, but you don't want to take your child to the movie. And she just went in kind of like we did, because he was talking about two girls kissing and
People pick and choose what they want to take their rad thought on.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just a strong believer of you feed your own kids. The parents are the ones feeding their kids. So whatever you're initiating with them, whatever you're giving them, that's what they're gonna learn. That's what they're gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the information that you're giving your children.
That's
And
it.
I'm
Stop
not
waiting
saying
on other people to raise your children.
I'm not saying shield your children to the point where they're oblivious and don't know what's going on, but some things you shouldn't open the door for your kids if that's not what you want to introduce to them.
Exactly.
Exactly. Hey.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey.
cousin. Hey, cousin. Thank you for tuning in. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that I mean, we could talk about that all day. This, it was. I would have to
Love
say
them
it
to
was a
death,
great
but I
movie.
just didn't agree with that. I was like, you could have really just kind of kept that to yourself and just not take, left the movie theater and just leave it at that. You didn't have to go
Or
post
not
all
about
that on
movies at
social
all.
media trying to lower the that's what I'm talking about with black people. You trying to lower the ratings and prevent people from supporting um this production full of these ethnic people. Why would you do that? It's your
Right.
opinion. Keep it to yourself. Let other people find out if that's something they want to see or not.
That's the point. That is the whole point. He could have just not even bought tickets, like I said, because we
That's
already know he could have kept the coins or bought the tickets for somebody else and or
you could have simply
donated
got your kids and left. Period.
that part.
You
You
didn't
could have
have
done
to
a
put
whole
it on the
bunch of
show
other
like
things
that.
with your coin other than going in there.
you got a whole movie theater in your house. You didn't have to go at all.
Change the movie.
You could
That's
have
the
had a
part.
movie night at home
Change the movie, honey.
with some
He
old
definitely
throwbacks
could
that
have.
you approve
No,
of.
everybody ain't blessed to have a movie theater in their house. They
And
have
that's
to
what I'm
watch.
talking about. He got a whole movie theater in his house, child, and it's a movie theater.
Hmm.
Right.
You could have
Exactly.
just watched some
That part.
throwbacks there with your children and stayed out the way.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, Miss PV 1978.
Child.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
This
It's
has
just
been a
it's
very
crazy.
insightful segment today
Hmm.
You ready?
for taking this tea to go. I could start it off.
Well, I have one more story I want to share, and this is in
Oh,
reference to this the last story. And I don't really have to share it, but just to send a Angela Bassett got her first Oscar. And she's a great, great actress. But that's a testament to kind of what Taraji was saying. Like black women in Hollywood are not as
Knowledge.
acknowledged because they put in they have to do 10 times more work than the average white actor or actress. And so as many movies as Angela Bassett has been in, like she's been in a lot of movies. And
she should
so
have won an Oscar when she played Michael Jackson's mother.
right.
Definitely when
And
she
Tina
played
Turner,
Tina Turner.
that part.
Definitely.
She should have got one then. She should
When
have got
she
one
was
before
Bernice on Way to Excel,
That one, that was definitely, yeah.
you know
It's
that
you
was
can
an Oscar winning
hello,
performance.
hello. Yes, when that so it's a number, it's a multitude of roles that she
It is.
earned her Oscar a long time ago.
hmm
In our mind, she already had it.
Yeah.
She's just being recognized by
the other the other
the other people, the other folk, the
Even when
us.
she played Trey's
other
mother on Ministers on Boys in the Hood, and she said, "Sit your ass down before I raise my voice and make a fool out of the both of us." And he said, "No."
Exactly. Yes,
She had
yes.
that
It
on
was
part.
her
Because
just
we
an
dress.
both gonna get
extra.
embarrassed in here.
And I love the fact that Regina King is the one who gave her
Yes, that was
her award.
beautiful.
So that
That
was
was
wonderful,
beautiful.
that your
That was
fellow
beautiful.
your fellow colleague was able to give you the award and make sure but what they did, the controversial part was if
Did
I
you?
give one of y'all awards, I'm not kissing y'all on the lips. I'm
So
sorry.
don't kiss me in the mouth.
Excuse me, what?
Please don't kiss me in the mouth. You heard
Please
me.
don't do
What?
that.
Who kissed who in the mouth?
Regina,
Regina and Angela Bassett kissed each other
she
when she
kissed
gave
her
her
in the
award.
mouth like locking lips.
Well,
Yeah.
they are really good friends. So I mean,
I can see a kiss on a cheek that mwah, mwah, hey girl,
Exactly.
you know, but I'm not gonna kiss you in the mouth, Divine.
it might have been an accident though. They might have been trying to do the kiss on the cheek and probably just
Maybe it
by
didn't look
mistake.
Nah, boo. The face was like this.
Oh, well, hey, it is what it is. Some people believe in that kind of stuff. But yeah, that when she played, what was that woman name? Martha Shabazz or something Shabazz and Michael
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm X. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, baby, she brought the fire.
Well,
All
you know what? In England, this is a side note when we talk about the kiss in the face. I was watching The Tudors, which is an old show from
oh girl, I
2007
love
to
that.
2010. I'm catching up, you know.
I
But in
love
England, the men on there, when you went to grace their
okay.
wives,
Mhm.
getting my accent, the wife of another man would kiss you like you were his wife.
Why?
Mhm.
Oh
And
dear.
that took me all the way left. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? So I have to engage in a
A
real
kiss in
kiss
the
with this man that ain't my husband? I don't know,
Some
man.
cultures are like that though. Some cultures are like that. They kiss in the mouth.
I
Our
know people that greet each other that way.
our people don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm okay with it. I'm like I said, the germs for me. I don't know what's going on with that, so
I
I
don't
don't
know.
want
I don't know who you've been kissing in the mouth, what you've been licking on. I
herpes
don't
and stuff like that.
Ooh,
You
yeah,
can
I
have
knew you was
herpes,
gonna
you
go
can
there, Zoe,
have
because I had already went there in
rep.
my brain.
You can have all kind of disease in your mouth. I don't want mono. I don't want none of
and
this stuff
all. That's the first thing I think of.
in
Anytime
my
there's
mouth
something
to
going on in the mouth areas, syphilis or mono, which one you got?
Well, this is not
myself.
even the story.
Simple
This is
causes.
just to mention.
What you say, Divine?
All them diseases that make them bumps and pimples come on you. I don't want none of that. Don't touch my mouth.
Get off the gas.
I don't even know how to kiss because I don't want it on my mouth. I swear to God, I never learned because I don't. Something about the transference of the spit just don't sit
It's
right
like
with me.
saliva for me.
I've been like that my whole life. People can't believe it when in my dating life when I would date and people would try to, and I would be like,
Not kiss you
I
in the
don't
mouth.
know how.
Need you to
I
back
can do
up.
a hug or a
May the
pet on
force
the
be
cheek
with
or
you.
something, but I don't know how to do all that. Orangutan, that's the minority people. That's the way they do all that kiss and transfer all them fluids. I
That's
don't.
a lot.
She
I'm a
said
try.
orangutan. I cannot.
I don't do
Her.
I'm sick of her.
that animal licking. You notice they're descendants of, and
What?
that's what they type of things be doing out there in the wild. They licks everything.
Done with you, Divine.
That's crazy
I'm
that you
done with
said that because
you.
that keeps coming up in my YouTube feed talking about how STDs were started.
And it
And
wasn't started with us. And they
it
tried to
started
make
with
it seem
them.
like AIDS came from Africa. And no, it didn't. It came from y'all going over there having sex with animals
With dogs and
Right.
rabbits,
and
cats.
whatever else you could probably get a hold of that wouldn't bite and kill your ass.
And it just kept passing on.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Protect yourselves out here. Please
Mm,
protect
But
yourself.
I think I seen something on the news that said the STD rate was really high in Houston.
well,
It
these
is.
youngsters, period, girl, all over the place. But these youngsters don't even look at STDs as, when you back in the days, like our mother's generation and our generation, baby, we don't want nobody. If you end up with anything, nobody better not find out. It was so embarrassing, and you
Yeah.
would not
Y'all, they
want
putting
to
it
say
all over social
what
media
I'm
now.
talking about on
I had
TikTok.
I had
I've
a
seen
story.
so many stories with this one girl on TikTok. She has herpes and her sister does like TikToks with her. And I've never seen anything like that.
I'm okay with seeing that because it's making other people aware. I've seen a couple of TikTokers that do that. They make people aware of the disease and what the breakouts are like, how often they have the breakouts. I see them doing that, and I feel like it's good to educate other people. But it's the fact when you start giving it to other people and be like, oh, it's nothing. I like it's not nothing.
It's
Like one dude,
be okay, little mamas.
yeah, one dude came home and
Yeah, I
had
had that story. That's the story. That's the story I had when he kept trying to talk about we can make this work. What?
Sorry,
Nothing is
mama.
working.
Sorry, mamas is crazy.
one
You
man
saying
came
that you
home.
knew that you had it 7 months
They was
ago
even
and you never said anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's who I'm talking about. He
they
came
was even
home with his
read.
paperwork from the clinic and had HIV and was telling the girl he had it and that he hadn't been with other people and that he must have got it from her. And she talking about, well, somebody, I stepped out on you, so I must have got it from that person. And then said it so casual. He didn't
Right.
even know you stepped out on him. And he was like, what? It was hard.
And it's on a college campus.
Mm, mm, mm.
It's
It's on a
hard.
it's on a college campus, and
It's
they she was talking. So when she posted her story, several other young ladies came out and said that they had been dealing with him.
Yeah, I had it. I
Yeah,
didn't keep
it's
up with that
crazy.
story. I didn't keep up with that story. I just
And he
seen the
talking about,
parent
can we
or
work
the
it
message.
out? Can we work through it? She talking about, don't contact me no more.
Yeah, she was
And
like,
now
"Are
she
you
getting
serious?" She was like, "Are you serious?"
but he threatening her now. So she's had to
Oh,
drop, she had to start going to school online because he knew her work schedule. She started getting threats from him, text messages, phone calls, and things of that nature because
He'll
she
be
came
in
out with
jail
the
soon
story.
though because they have laws against that. You cannot knowingly spread a sexually transmitted disease to a person that's life threatening in that manner and be okay with it. She
okay.
can't
Yeah,
press
you're not gonna
charges.
be walking
Right.
on
Will
the
lock him
street like
up.
that.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
gonna be
And
free
she's
too long.
24. She's 24
That's
years old.
crazy. She say you ruined my life. Yes. Because you can live with it now because of the developments in medicine, but you just don't want to be subjected to taking medications your entire life.
Yeah.
Right.
And how dare you think that's okay? Just because they have medicine to keep the side effects suppressed and to keep the
Right.
T cell count to a level where it's undetectable, that it's okay for somebody that don't nobody want that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody want to
You
willy
gotta think about,
do
what if you have children? What if you want to have children? Like, you can't
that
breastfeed
part.
your own children.
Yep, that's
You
it.
true.
can't have vaginal deliveries because for the safety of the hospital staff, it's a lot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and Miss TV,
It's,
you are completely right.
that's
She said
wild, but it's
that's
common
wild.
now. Yeah,
But
they not
It's common now.
it is. It's very common because that wasn't the first story that I seen like that.
Me
Where a
neither.
boy was texting a girl saying that they had something and they didn't know. That's not the first one. That was like the second or third one that
That's
I saw.
right.
that's why I say to myself, leave me alone.
It's
Because I'm
crazy.
not mature enough yet. I wouldn't even be. The text took too long.
Mhm.
I got to come over there. I can't talk about it. I'm not past talking about it. Once I get the results, and you done told me seven. Once you would have typed 7 months, it wouldn't have took me long to get there.
Yeah, because I'm pulling up on you.
That's it.
That
Because
You
part.
don't have nothing else to
you
talk
mean to tell
about.
me for seven
When I
months?
saw the bubbles coming back,
Exactly. What are you
when the
getting ready to
bubbles,
say?
especially
Man,
even if it wasn't bubbles, I don't care what kind of phone you got, Android, iPhone. When you was getting ready to respond back,
By the time you
I'd have been
concocted
at your
the
house.
response, I'd have been bamming at your damn door. Now what's going on?
the dot only would have popped up, not even.
By the time it started doing this,
Yeah, circulating. I'm
once
already in the goddamn driveway.
okay, I'd already
Out the
been over
door,
there
out
kicking
the
the door
car
with my foot.
already. Yeah,
I would have been kicking the door with my foot because I don't even want to take a chance that you're not gonna open the door. Let me just
that's
kick it on.
insane that people play with people's lives like that.
That's what it is, and
I don't know what
They
they
have
not
no
cool.
They're
consideration.
so timid.
Hmm?
They be finding the right individuals to put this stuff on. They be
Yes.
so timid. Don't ever do that with me. I'm not timid.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
built
break
like
it up.
that. I'm not built like that.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
crazy.
built like that.
Right.
My energy is totally different from
What do you mean? I'm not even saying none of that back. We wouldn't
He
even
none,
put each other in check.
apologized.
none, T
He
baby. I'm
apologized
not
to her and
talking.
be like, I'm sorry. I
Sorry,
think he did
mama.
say he was
He said,
sorry.
sorry,
Yeah, he
mama.
said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Sorry,
That's
but
not
but
good
we can work
enough.
this out. I really see a future with you. No, you don't.
You didn't
Yeah,
gave
because she
somebody
was like, I
HIV
got a
and you gonna
walking
say I'm
disease
sorry.
now.
Right.
That's all you can say is I'm sorry.
That ain't gonna get it, Papa.
I'm folding my Bible thing over here, girl, because even thinking about it got me ready to cause a.
Over here shaking already. The
I'm
hell.
nervous, girl,
Yeah,
because
me
I can't.
too. Don't feel bad. I'm over here clenching on to my
I
phone.
can't even think about it, girl, because that's crazy.
I can't
I've
believe
done more for less. That's all I'm saying.
it. You ain't the only
Yeah.
one. Not
Listen.
the only
I
one.
have done more for less, child.
Exactly.
Me, I have pulled up for less
Exactly.
and
I
jumped
have
in.
pulled up for minor offenses. I can only imagine what I would do for a major one. A major infraction.
And
It
that's a
would be
major
over.
infraction.
You're gonna be sitting
That's
down
you gonna be
somewhere. You're gonna be
y'all gonna
sitting
be
down
acting like
somewhere.
the man that was jumping over the over the bench.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl,
Yes, ma'am.
I- that is
It's just the
insane. I
thoughts
thought it
that
all
were
was
running
that's
through my head
crazy.
because I couldn't
I'm
imagine.
that's why I say protect yourselves out here. And that's it. It doesn't matter the age.
It
Just
doesn't.
It
don't be
doesn't matter the
hoes. Stop
age
sleeping around
because
with all these people and not protecting yourself.
Please
If they
protect
don't respect the fact that you want to use protection because you're not a married person and you're sleeping with various individuals based on your relationship status, so you want to protect yourself. If
please.
you
that
don't
part.
respect that kind of stuff, don't fool with them. They got an agenda. I don't care. You either trying to get me pregnant so you could trap me, or
Mm.
you got a disease you're trying to pass.
You
Because that's
trying to kill me?
another
What you
reason
trying to do?
wouldn't be okay with using protection if somebody asks you to do it.
And
Right.
so I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I know these are hard conversations. So sometimes you have to have those hard conversations, whether you like it or not. And
Right.
you just might need to
And you
have
just
a
being
hard
safe.
conversation about protecting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
and
might
the
be
Don't
what
have a
you
survival of
need.
the
conversation with
fittest.
my kids. I don't care what a girl tell you.
Mm.
I don't care how much you like her. I don't care if she tell you on birth control. I protect and
Protect.
don't put your mouth nowhere.
That part.
Don't put your mouth nowhere. And when you put other places, put some on it.
Mm-hmm.
And don't
Exactly.
bring none of them to my house until they got an engagement ring.
Mm.
It's out of my hands before then.
Why I ain't met your mama? Because she said don't bring you till I got an engagement ring.
I ain't lying.
Baby.
I don't
I
want
can
to
hear I can
casual
definitely hear
girlfriends.
I can definitely hear both of them saying it.
I don't want to meet them people, girl. None of them casual girlfriends and stuff. I'm all right.
Me too.
Right.
Do you feel bad? I'm right there with
Ready
you.
for my daughter-in-law, then you can let me meet them when they're gonna be my
Mhm.
daughter-in-law, so I can build a bond. I don't want to be friends with somebody and then have to switch sides when y'all ain't together no more.
Because I'm a ride or
I
die.
have one daughter-in-law, and that's it. And if you have kids with anybody, they family for life. And I don't know what to tell you because every function, I'm gonna personally invite them to come out. They're coming to all the Christmas and family gatherings,
Because
whether you
we
like
want
it or
our
not.
family.
That's
One,
the kind of mother-in-law I'm gonna be. I'm standing 10 toes for my grandchildren and my daughter-in-law. So
I know that's right.
I've had experiences where I didn't have the best experience with mother-in-laws and stuff like that, and I don't want that for my boys. So
That's
I'm
right.
gonna make my daughter-in-law feel very welcome.
Right. Absolutely.
That's
That's
it.
important because
Yeah.
those are lifetime people that
Exactly.
they come
The
away.
children, that's
And
a
those are
lifetime.
memories that you can't let go of. Those are memories that
Hmm.
you will not forget.
I'm
Right.
gonna be very supportive, whatever babysit, pampers, whatever is needed. I'm gonna be there. Lord say the same. I live to see it. We gonna be a team.
Yeah, that's good. That's a
And
good
mine
one.
ain't gonna be allowed to be no deadbeats. If she going to school and you off, you gonna have the baby. If she got to go to the nail salon and have some me time, you gonna have the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That remind me of that show I was watching.
Mm-hmm.
The, my favorite show. But anywho, let's take this tea to go. Who wants to do the their divine? I think you said you want to take your tea to go.
I
So
can. I really don't have much insightful to say today because, like I told you, I've been having such a long day at work today, y'all. I've been using my voice today. And so,
mm,
the only thing that really crosses my mind is that when you have something, if something continues to cross your mind and it tells you, like, say, for example, if you tell yourself, I want to start a business, I want to do this, and you say it and then it goes away and then you revisit it. If you're constantly revisiting something in your mind that you want to do, that's not just you wanting to do it. I feel like that's something God is pushing you toward, and he's wanting to see you do that. And don't ignore it. Don't wait and say, I need this or I need that. Start where you're at. Take the steps. Do your own research. Step out on faith and do it. Try it. You what can happen out of it? Either
nothing beats a
it'll be
fair
good
test.
or it won't. And
Right.
only you can determine if it's good.
Yep,
That's very true. That's a good one.
that was good.
See, y'all, I be having some stuff to say that have sense to it when I'm not acting a fool.
You
Being
said-
provoked.
Wait, were you not provoked? That's
These stories
listen,
are
I be
provoking.
They are.
well, let me. I'll go take this tea to go. I was, I'll be trying to choose when I choose the stories. I'll be like, oh Lord, I already know. Looking at the story, what reactions we're gonna get.
Race relations and stuff like that, they don't sit with me.
Controversial.
I
They
know.
don't
A
sit with me.
real problem.
So my take this tea to go is this year is a year is your year. If any other year you haven't had an opportunity to truly shine, use this year to shine
Mhm.
because the time is passing faster and faster and faster, and the years are getting faster as well. So, like to piggyback off what Divine said, this is your year, and if you didn't think it was, make it. Like I started the show talking about manifestation, that is real. It's just like prayer.
Mhm.
So when you pray, it's the same thing.
Mhm.
I know people try to separate it, but it is the same thing. When we pray in silence or we pray out loud to the Lord. No one is there to hear those prayers.
It's a
So
divine
just like you
invitation.
manifest, you do not have to share what you're trying to manifest.
Mhm.
You can share it after the fact. But when you manifest and pray, it does the same thing. So make this your year to shine. Make this year about you. If you haven't made any other year about you, make this year the me year. So that's my take this tea to go.
Y'all tea was really good. I like y'all tea. And my tea actually kind of ties in with y'all's. I already have my tea this time.
Okay. Okay, this time.
What
This
about the tea beforehand?
So my take this tea to go is to make sure you have plans, make sure you have goals, and make sure you have discipline. So in order to have a plan, you're gonna need to write out goals. Make your personal goals. Do what line it up how you need to. And in order for your plan to be accomplished and achieved, you need to have discipline. You have to have discipline in order to accomplish the things that you want to.
Okay. All right,
New
ladies.
year,
This,
new
this,
things, y'all.
It's true.
all
New
of
year,
these
new things.
take this tea to go. Yes. All righty. If you are watching the playback, we missed you being here. We would love to see you in the live.
Yeah,
But we do appreciate you watching the playback. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our become a follower for our Instagram and our Facebook page. We would love to see your comments and love to see you there.
absolutely.
And yeah, exactly.
And
And
for
you can
those that send requests to me to join in on their podcasts and shows that don't tune in here, don't look forward to it. I only support people that support what I have going on in return. That was just a disclosure.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Well, it's
That
been
was
great, ladies.
yes. So see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.